Hello students, welcome to Social Science Online Classes Semester 2. So now open your textbook, lesson number 5, page number 22, In Search of Peace, Buddha and Mahavir. In the 6th century BC, many reforms, that is changes, were done in social and religious field in India. Social, that is samajik, and religious, that is dharmic. So many changes were done in social and religious field. There were some reformers, that is Samaj Sudharak, reformers, Samaj Sudharak, who had tried to remove the social evils that had entered in social and religious areas. While working to remove the above facts, they also worked for the removal of social inequality. Social inequality is samajik asamanta, that is asamanta, inequality in wealth regarding money, status, economic and social background, and immoralities, that is ability to live life forever. So like this, there were reformers, Samaj Sudharak, who had tried hard to remove all these evils from the society. The two main reformers were Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami. So now we will understand the life of Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami. Their pursuit, what was their goal, what was their aim, their objective, and humanity, that is Manavta, established by them. So we are going to study regarding these two persons, Buddha and Mahavir, in this chapter. So first is Gautam Buddha. The information regarding Gautam Buddha and the religion Buddhism is obtained from Jatak Katha and Buddhist text Tripitaka Tika. Now this Tripitaka, it is a traditional term for the Buddhist scriptures. बुद्धिस्ट लोगों की जो होली बुक्स थी उसी का नाम है त्रिपिटिका. It describes various canons, that is Siddhant, canons, that is Siddhant of scriptures. Scriptures are the holy writings of a religion. Dharmic Granth, Sukta Pitak, Vinay Pitak, and Abhidham Pitak. So, Tripitika, these are the three names. And we get information about the Buddhist religion from this Tripitika. There are 550 Jatak stories connected with the pre-birth, janam se pehle, pre-birth of Buddha. So, there are total 550 stories before the birth of Buddha are connected with this. Now, the story regarding Buddha. In the foothills of the Himalayas, there was a kingdom called Kapilvastu while going towards Nepal. So Kapilvastu नाम का एक राज्य था and towards the Nepal. The Kshatriyas who lived there were called Shakyas, and in this kingdom Kshatriya caste lived and they were called Shakyas. It was a republic. Republic means Prajatantra Rajya. The power lies in the hands of a citizen. The head of this republic was Suddhodhan. His wife's name was Mayavati, and Gautam Buddha was their son, who was born in 566 BC. So, in the kingdom of Kapilvastu, there was a Kshatriya who lived there. They were called Shakyas. The kingdom was a republic, and the head of this republic or of this kingdom was Shuddhodhan. And the name of this Shuddhodhan's wife was Mayavati. And this Shuddhodhan and Mayavati had a son named Gautam Buddha, who was born in 566 BC. His childhood name was Siddharth. After few days of the birth of Gautam Buddha, his mother died. That is, Mayavati died after the birth of Gautam Buddha. So, he was brought up or nurtured by Mahaprajapati, who was his foster mother. So, the mother of Gautam Buddha was Mayavati. But after his birth, Mayavati died. So he was brought up. किसने बड़ा किया उसको? Brought up by Mahaprajapati, who was his foster mother, पालक माता जिसने उसको बड़ा किया. From the young age, Siddharth was connected with education and knowledge. A saint named Alara Kalam had a monastery. Monastery यानी मठ, a place where the saint they all together sit and study. मठ near Kapilvastu, and he was his guru. So from his young age, बचपन से ही Buddha was connected with education and knowledge, and a monastery was there near Kapilvastu, and this Ala Kalam was their a saint was there in this monastery who was the guru of Siddharth. Siddharth went to his ashram for meditation. Now every day Siddharth used to go to the ashram of Alara Kalam and meditate. ध्यान करने लगा वहाँ जाके. Siddharth always used to discuss on topic like knowledge and samadhi during his young age. So his father was worried about it. So from his childhood only, Siddharth was interested and discussed on the topic of sadhu, sannyasi and samadhi. So his father Shuddhodhan was very much worried about it. He was worried that Siddharth would become a sadhu when he grew up. So why he was worried? He was worried because he thought that he had only one son, and when he would grow up, he would become a sadhu. So he got him married at a young age. And so what he took the step, his father, he got him married. बड़ी छोटी उम्र में उसकी शादी कर दी. His wife name was Yashodhara, and this Siddharth had a son named Rahul. So like this, Shuddhodhan married Siddharth with Yashodhara. They had a son named Rahul, and Shuddhodhan took this step because he was worried that when his son would grow up, he would become a sannyasi or sadhu. Home sacrifice and sadhana. At the age of 30, he left his home as he wanted to go to the forest and do penance to obtain knowledge. But his father was not successful. Even though he got Siddharth married, Siddharth left his home after marriage and went into the forest to do penance, ध्यान करने के लिए, and to obtain knowledge. One night with his charioteer means सारथी, जो रथ चलाता है, named Channa, with his horse Kanthak went on the riverside out of his state, and he gave away all his jewelry and also his clothes to his charioteer and asked him to go back to the palace with the horse. But after marriage also, Siddharth did not change his mind. He left his home. He went into the forest to do penance as he wanted to obtain knowledge. So one night, with his charioteer and his horse, he went on the riverside out of his state. उसके राज्य के बाहर नदी किनारे पे गया. He gave away all his jewelry and clothes. जो सब गहने पहने थे, वो राजा था, वो जो सब कपड़े पहने थे, clothes, attire, he gave away to his charioteer and asked him to go back to the palace with the horse. He wore clothes of his sannyasi and started walking towards the jungle. So now he dressed himself as a sannyasi. सन्यासी जैसे कपड़े उसने पहन लिए और वो जंगल की ओर जाने लगा. After leaving from there, he went to Rajgir and from there to Puruvela. In this place, he started penance. So from the river bank, he went towards the jungle. Then he went to Rajgir. From Rajgir, he went to Puruvela. And after reaching this place, he started penance, tapasya, sadhana चालू की, along with 5 Brahmins. So he was not alone. वो अकेला नहीं था penance में साधना करने के लिए, उसके साथ और 5 Brahmins थे. While doing penance with these 5 Brahmins, he realized that knowledge cannot be attained by giving up food and water and tormenting the body. So when he was doing penance with these 5 Brahmins, he realized, उसको मालूम पड़ा, okay, knowledge cannot be attained by giving up food and water. पानी और अन्न छोड़ देने से विद्या नहीं मिलती. And tormenting the body. Tormenting means giving severe physical and mental suffering to the body. So he came to know when he was doing penance with the 5 Brahmins that knowledge cannot be attained, cannot be gained by giving up food, water and tormenting body. He felt that the major duty of human being is to conquer the path of self-consciousness and the desire. And then he realized that how we can get knowledge. So we can get knowledge by conquering, जीत, win, जीतना, conquer करना, the path of, कौन सा रास्ता, the path of self-consciousness, सभानता, अपने आप में सभानता, awareness, and the desire, अपनी जो इच्छा है, desire है, उसको conquer करने का, awareness आने का, then we can attain knowledge. So he left those 5 Brahmins with whom he was doing penance and did it alone. So then he left those 5 Brahmins and he started his penance alone. He sat under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya and started his penance for attaining truth and enlightenment. Enlightenment means to get knowledge, to acquire knowledge. So after leaving that 5 Brahmins, he went to Bodh Gaya. He sat under a peepal tree and started his sadhana, his penance, to attain truth and knowledge. After many days of sadhana, of penance, he got knowledge on the day of Vaishakhi Purnima. So here he was successful after many days, and he got the knowledge, and the day was Vaishakhi Purnima. After acquiring the knowledge, he became Buddha. So when he got the knowledge, he became Buddha from Siddharth. And Buddha means conscious or wise from Siddharth. So now from Siddharth, he became Buddha after he acquired the knowledge. Later on, he was called Gautam Buddha, and then he became famous as Gautam Buddha. So students, now rest of the chapter we will continue in the next video.